Hello, my fellow Rotary members of Super District 6400. This is District Governor Nick sharing my video message for the month of October. And you know, the month of October in the Rotary world is community and economic development. And I can't tell you how proud I am of this district for the amount of incredible work we have done globally and locally to improve the lives of others through our various grants using the community and economic development area of focus. We have done work in Ethiopia, for example, creating grade schools, high schools, medical clinics. Many clubs in our district have done incredible work in Ghana, providing medical care, education, school books, and so much more. We've worked in Tanzania to eliminate malaria and work on maternal and child health issues. We've worked in Mexico and all over the world. And this is through our Rotary Foundation and the magic of Rotary that you, my fellow Rotarians, are doing to improve the lives of others through our community and economic development. And not only globally, but we can be so proud of using this area of focus to improve the lives of others locally. For example, our Launch Detroit initiative is an amazing example of community and economic development, training and educating local entrepreneurs to be successful businessmen and businesswomen. I couldn't be prouder of what our district has done. And on another topic, for the month of October, October 24th is World Polio Day. And so many of the clubs are doing incredible work to raise money for this disease that we have promised the children of the world that we will eradicate. Now, we have a special guest who's going to join me right now. And this is current sitting trustee of the Rotary Foundation and past Rotary International President, Jennifer Jones. Jen, come on in and give us a little word on polio and a couple other thoughts.
Well, thanks, Nick. And yeah, it was a heck of a long plane ride to get here as a special guest, but I'm very glad to be able to see all of you here on this call and to support our governor. It is World Polio Day in just a couple of weeks' time, and we have made such incredible progress towards eliminating and eradicating this disease. But as you all know, we're only 99.9% of the way there. And until every last child receives these life-saving drops, no child should ever have to deal with this. And so our foot is on the gas. We are making sure that we cross the finish line. And even though we've had some hurdles and some setbacks, we're still continuing in the right direction, which is really important. Very notable in the news, we've been watching even the immunizations that have taken place over the past couple of weeks and will be also resuming in October in Gaza. This is incredible because what we've been able to do along with our partners is negotiate a humanitarian pause to ensure that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of children there receive these incredible life-saving drops. So what we're doing, my friends, it means a lot. And it may be because you're doing pig out for polio or pizza for polio or pasta for polio or pedal for polio. Every single one of those things that you do makes a huge difference to the life of a child and their family. So sincere thanks for all of the efforts for what each of your clubs are doing to raise hopefully $1,500 per club for our End Polio Now eradication initiatives. And while I'm here, having just stopped by, let me also, as the program chair for our Governor's District Conference, let me give you a little bit of a snapshot about some exciting things that are coming up. We've already given you a little bit of a taste of the fact that we're going to have the 90th birthday party for Sylvia Whitlock. The very first woman club president in the Rotary world, and her 90th birthday. She is such an incredible woman. I can't wait for all of you to meet her. We're also going to have something that has not been yet discussed, and I'm not going to give you all the details. What I'm going to say is that we are going to have a session not inside of a building, but there's a body of water between our two countries that separates Detroit and Windsor, and it might be taking place as we float down the river. Anyway, more to come on that, but I don't know. Anybody who's a cruise fan might be interested in participating. This is going to be something that's included in your already in your conference package. It's not an add-on, it's going to be an extra, and we're really excited to share some details about this cruise that we're going to have during the district conference. So lots more details to come, lots of exciting things that are happening. I hope for those of you who are already registered, yay, thank you, but tell your friends and tell your family and everybody else that you want to attend one of the most affordable conferences we're ever going to hold. And that's because we want you to not only be able to do this one, but we want you to go to Calgary too. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn it back over to the governor, and I'm just going to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you're doing to support our Rotary Foundation.
Well, before I let you go, Madam Trustee, would you mind sharing with our fellow Rotary members in this super district what's happening on November 21st for our legacy event?
Well, I would be very glad to tell you that. So on November 21st, we're going to be having our legacy event at the Crystal Gardens in Southgate, Michigan. And it is an opportunity for an evening of gratitude to be able to thank the generous donors, you, in our district for everything that you do to support our Rotary Foundation. We've placed an emphasis this year worldwide on growing Rotary's endowment to $2.025 billion by 2025. And we are only $237 million short. Can you believe that? Anyway, we are slated to cross the finish line, and I think a big metaphorical balloon drop will happen at the Calgary Convention. And each and every one of you who has made a pledge, put something into your will, created a bequest, I thank you. But we need to make sure that we protect our annual fund. And I know all of you are very generously donating to E-Ray, every Rotarian every year. And of course, to our polio efforts as well. So I will tell you that several people in our district have already stepped up with incredible gifts. And I know on that night, we don't plan to have any other details, no other auctions, no other things except for pure joy and gratitude as we celebrate some pretty big numbers that are rolling in. So make sure that you're there. It is, I think, $75, and that is an open bar and all your meal, and a very special guest that we're bringing in, who is a internationally acclaimed speaker and folk singer. David Lamont is from the Asheville, North Carolina area, but he, more importantly, is a Rotary Peace Fellow. And he served in that role several years ago as he went through his education, and he continues to talk about peace around the world. He's going to be playing a little bit of music as well as giving us some inspiring motivation and inspiration about what our world looks like and what we need to do to be more peaceful. So I hope that you're going to join us. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of opportunity, like I said, to say thank you.
That's for sure. And you can get your tickets online on our District 6400 website. Go there, and we'd love to see you at that event. And so with Jen by my side, as usual, the main thing I'd like to end with you folks is, again, just to say thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you in our Super District 6400 for your service, your commitment, your passion, your compassion, for making the magic of Rotary happen, and more importantly, giving hope to everyone in our local and global communities. Wishing you the best, and until we chat next month, have a wonderful day.